Okay, on to the next example, letter B. So if I were to try and add these two equations together, 4 plus 3 would give me 7, negative 3 and 2 would give me negative 1. Those still don't cancel. I can't multiply 4 to be 3 or 3 to be 4. I can't multiply 3 to be 2 or 2 to be 3. So I have to manipulate both equations. And you guys know by now, I like to pick the smallest numbers. I also know that these two are already opposites of each other. And since they are already opposites of each other, I don't have to manipulate with a negative number at all. So I'm going to actually multiply this whole first equation by 2. And I'm going to do the other side by 2. I'm going to multiply the second one by 3 and the other one by 3. And let's see if this works out the way I want it to be. So let's take this first one. 2 times 4x is 8x. 2 times negative 3y is negative 6y equals, and 9 times 2, negative 9 times 2 is negative 18. Let's do the next one. 3 times 3 is 9x, and 3 times 2 is 6y equals, and negative 11 times 3 is negative 33. All right, now let's add them together and see if anything eliminates now. 8x plus 9x is 17x. 6y minus 6y is going to give me 0y. And then a negative and a negative we're going to add together and keep the sign. So it's going to be negative. 8, 9, 10, 11, carry the 1, 3, 4, 5. So negative 51. All right, so that 0y, it cancels out. It's gone. So we're left with 17x equals negative 51. And then we're going to divide both sides by 17. And then negative 51 divided by 17 is negative 3. So that's my x coordinate. Now I'm going to move to my first equation and plug it in. So now we're going to plug it into this first equation here using substitution. So we get 4x. Oh, we're not going to have x anymore. We're going to substitute in for x. So 4 times negative 3. And then keep everything else the same. Minus 3y equals negative 9. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Minus 3y equals negative 9. Opposite of a negative is addition, so we're going to add 12 to either side. And we're left with negative 3y equals negative 9 plus 12. We subtract, keep the bigger number sign, so that's a positive 3. Divide by negative 3 on either side, and we get y equals negative 1. So my solution here, my answer, is negative 3, comma, negative 1. Now your turn. It is your turn to try it.